Hey guys, Chris here. Today I'm going to be talking about how Polish delis are literally the best place to get your food at. So here in Illinois, kind of in the Chicago suburbs, I guess there's a fairly decent or I shouldn't say Chicago suburbs because it's not really that close, but like in the northwest suburbs, there's a pretty high concentration of Polish people. So I mean, my family included. And basically, what happened was that a bunch of Polish delis sprung up. And I was actually doing a little bit of research, and I thought, well, these places must be everywhere. And I looked literally in Springfield, literally the capital of Illinois, and there's like not a single Polish deli there. So this has to be kind of like a Chicagoland area kind of thing. Um, but either way, I'm so happy that they exist because the food there is awesome and it's cheap as hell. Literally, I made a post on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, by the way, Chris P Tip, like Chris P Tip. Um, I made a post on there talking about what I got at a Polish deli the other day. It was literally like five loaves of, or no, not loaves, I'm sorry, five like rolls, like not like hamburger buns, but you could, slice them in half, make them into a hamburger bun, eat them on their own, fill them up with jam, do whatever the hell you want with them. Five of those rolls, a loaf of bread, a liter of Timbark, which is literally the best juice in the world. Timbark is a Polish brand of juice that has many good flavors. The flavor I really like is apple mint. I have to try cherry mint. I don't know, I can't remember if there's cherry mint or not, but cherry mint would be friggin' awesome if they had that. Um, but anyway, a liter of that. And basically the best, I don't even know what to call it. Like it's not really meatloaf, but it's not like it's like somewhere along the lines of like a meatloaf hot pocket sort of. Like it's not breaded, or I mean it's breaded, but it's not like thick bread, you know what I mean? It's just like crumbles of bread kind of around it, and then inside of it is like, I think it's like a combination of pork and beef, probably. So like almost like a meatloaf sausage type thing on the inside. All that I got for under $10. It literally came to like $9.92 or something like that. And I know some of that stuff isn't the most healthy. I mean, that meat pocket probably isn't the healthiest thing, but the bread is good. It's like really whole grain bread. It's like five ingredients, less probably yeast, grain, um, grain slash flour, salt and water basically. I mean, it's as simple gets. And Timbark, probably not the best thing for you either. There's a lot of sugar in it, but um, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's mainly just juice concentrate with some extra added sugar. But my point is, you can get a hell of a lot of stuff for a cheap price at Polish delis. And this probably goes for like really any kind of store that isn't like a Walmart or like a Jewel or whatever, the United States equivalents of Jewel are. I know there's like Kroger and Albertsons and all that crap. Um, but like literally you can probably go to any place, like even like a Mexican food store or like an Indian one, and get, really good food for a really cheap price, because most people just end up going to like Walmart or, you know, whatever store they have around there. Got like a whistle in my nose. It's kind of weird. Um, but I would highly recommend it. If you have a Polish deli, by all means go to that. I mean, they mainly speak Polish, but they know how to speak English, so don't be scared about that. Um, it makes me laugh though. It's like you have two different kinds of customers. There's like the dedicated Polish ones, and they're all talking in Polish, and then you hear like the rest of them, and it's just like, can I get this kind of a sandwich with this? No mayonnaise and this, and it's like, I don't know. It's funny to me, but it's like if you're not gonna get the full thing, then why are you even going there? But that's a whole different conversation. Um, but it's good. Find yourself like a Polish deli. You will not be disappointed. Also, probably might notice I cut all my hair off. Well, I mean, I got myself a buzz cut. This was more than a month ago, by the way. I re-buzzed it a couple days ago. Um, but I want to say I cut my hair first on August 5th. Well, I shouldn't say it was my brother. But August 5th, I just kind of knew it was time. um, because, I'd been thinking about it a while before, like maybe a week or two before I kind of was thinking about it, but it just, I kind of wanted to keep it going. But the reason I did it for a few reasons. One of the biggest reasons I did it for is that it's such a fucking pain in the ass to deal with. Like, you don't even realize how much of a pain in the ass it was to have long curly hair. Like, I would wake up every single morning and have to basically work through it with my hands, get out all the tangles and stuff, and then I would put it into like a bun or something. That's not a problem. I mean, that was the easy part. But when I took a shower, I would literally spend anywhere between like 5 and 10 minutes, depending on how like badly tangled it was that day, between 5 and 10 minutes, literally just brushing it in the shower. And it doesn't really help that I like to take, well, I shouldn't say I like to take cold showers, but I do actually like to take cold showers because I'm literally in and out of the shower within 2 minutes, and I don't have to worry about there being, oh, there's not enough hot water left, oh no. And and it's good for your skin, it's good for your hair, not that that matters to me anymore. But it's really good for your immunity too, apparently. And that actually proves true because I was in very incredibly close contact with someone that had a cold, and I never got the cold. So I think that just goes to show. But anyway, I would be in the shower for literally like 20 minutes, and it was really unpleasant because I took cold showers, and it was just terrible. And then after, I would literally have to plan my day around my hair. Like, it would be, on average, I'd wake up, let's say 9 o'clock. I mean, I'm waking up much earlier now just because I have so much homework, and that's why I haven't really been uploading to YouTube lately, just because I have so much homework. I think the last video I uploaded was, I think it was in like June maybe. So what is that, like 3 months? Yeah, about 3 months ago was the last time I uploaded. But anyway, I would wake up 9 a.m. maybe, just kind of sit or, do whatever, eat breakfast. That wasn't the hard part. But, or I'd wake up, go through, put it in a bun, do my thing in the morning. And then I would literally, okay, a little bit of context here. I usually almost always go into work at 3. That's just my shift. It's 3 to 7 almost every day. And I love those hours. I love those hours so much because I don't have to get up early. I mean, I still get up early, but not for work, But anyway, I would literally have to shower like no later than like 1:30 because it would take my hair that long to dry. Or I guess it really wouldn't matter, but the style, I liked going to work in the style of like half up, half down kind of. And to do that properly, or to like shape it properly, you can't have wet hair. So I needed to give myself some time for my hair to dry, and that was such a pain in the ass because it really kind of limited what I did. It's like after a certain point I really couldn't go anywhere, because I needed to let my hair dry. And if I needed to drive around somewhere, so help me God, because my car's AC doesn't work, so I'd have to roll down my windows in the dead of summer, and that would just mess up my hair again, defeating the whole purpose of my shower. So it was such a pain in the ass to deal with, and not to mention having to just trim it every 6 weeks for split ends, because split ends, they like crawl up your hair, and then by the time you know it, all your hairs are split basically. So you gotta snip that every 6 weeks. And also I would have to shampoo and condition it like not every other day, but like every 2 or 3 days or so. I mean, that wasn't such a big deal, but like when you have all that conditioner in your hair, it takes forever to wash out, and I don't want to leave conditioner in there because I learned that the hard way. I used to not wash it out thoroughly, and I got like a little not rash, just like a really itchy thing on my head, and I had to use special shampoo to get it out. That was like a year ago though, but. And then there was one night I was going on a walk with my brother. This was August 5th, and I was like, you know, Anthony, you're gonna cut my hair tonight. And he was like, holy shit. And then we finally did that, and it was like, whoa. And then that came with a bunch of perks. Like, I woke up the next morning, literally 6:30 a.m. I had to take a melatonin to go to sleep. I was so just excited and just riled up, basically. But I woke up 6:30 because, well, I needed to actually, you know, like the part where, you know, gotta cut these things, kind of. I needed my mom to do that for me because my brother's too stupid to do that himself. Just kidding. I mean, I just wouldn't. I don't think he wanted to mess it up. I don't blame him. But so there was that. Let's see if I can get some light on here. It doesn't really make a difference. I got my window open. But yeah, I did that. My parents were freaked out. But my mom cut it regardless, or she, you know, trimmed that end up. And then I was literally doing stuff by like 7 in the morning. I went to like AutoZone to get some more jacks for my car. And I tried to do something, and I screwed something up because the hub was, or I always forget what those stupid things are called. The thing that screws onto the wheel, whatever that shit's called. Like, it literally, like, thread locked itself on, so I needed to get a new hub anyway. So I ended up biking to work on my first day of having this hair, and it was so weird because I didn't have my key, because I have a key to the back and the key to the gate. But I don't know why I did that. I don't even have mucus or anything. I just but yeah, and like you feel so much more motivated when you don't have to deal with all this fucking hair. And 2-minute showers. I'm in and out of the shower like that. Literally, I timed myself. The longest one I've ever taken with my short hair now was literally like 4 minutes. That is as long as it'll get. And I have to only shampoo like once a week. I could probably do it once every 2 weeks. Hell, I could probably do it once a month if I wanted to. But I like doing it every week because my hair feels cleaner. But it's like, and the only thing I have to do now is just buzz it back down to 6 millimeters every month. That's all I gotta do. And it's not a hard cut to do. You just go and then, you know, up this way, up right here, and it's done. I mean, and then I'll have someone touch it up for me maybe, but I'm sure I could learn how to do it myself eventually. I mean, I know how to do it, I just don't know how to do it like as good as I could. But it's awesome. I would totally recommend it. I mean, then maybe everyone would be walking around with one and it wouldn't be interesting at all, but I mean, still, it's awesome. I love it. I mean, how the hell, though, did I get to talking about this from talking about Polish delis? But this video's running long. It's 2:16. I almost got to go to work. So I will see you guys in the next video.